Earlier this week I gave a talk about gardening for all seasons and how to support wildlife and biodiversity in your garden. And on one of the slides I talk about this plant here. It was renamed for a while as Hydrotilithium, but it has since changed back to its original name, which a lot of us know as Sedum Autumn Joy. Sedum is an incredible plant, and I class it as a wonder plant. And people sort of think that's a bit strange to call something that's occasionally considered quite common as a wonder plant. But the reason this plant is so good, firstly, its intense colour for this time of year. We're at the later half of September now, we're going into October. This will still look really great until October. But you see here as I'm tapping this plant with my hands, how flat these flowers are. That's what makes it amazing, because if you imagine insects, and this was the description I used, as little mini helicopters, they can land on these really easily. So anything from hoverflies to honeybees and butterflies can all land on this surface really easy. It's a nice vibrant colour which is easy to see. This plant basks in full sun if we had it, obviously not today. This ground is quite free draining, so it's quite drought resilient as well. And it's really good, as I mentioned, at this time of year, sort of a later flowering plant at this time of the year. I Chelsea chopped this back in May and literally took it right back to the ground. Two reasons for that. One, to make the stems really sturdy and strong, so this plant can be quite strong. Sometimes you'll see it in gardens where it has fallen over under the weight of itself and it's lying all over the ground. I just don't like that look, particularly because this garden can be quite wind exposed. So I took it right back down to the ground so it re-shot up again. The stems were much stronger, but you can also take them stems, place them in water and they will root, and then you can bring them on in pots and then you'll have more of the exact same plant. Really easy to grow. Really versatile, and yeah, like I said, not all plants have to be really uncommon to be a wonder plant. Sometimes they can be a garden basic that most gardens will have, or you'll pick up very easily in any garden centre. They still do a fab job.